Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at what new opportunity is coming towards you in the near future. I'm going to be honest, this is my second time filming this video because I wasn't happy with how the first one turned out. So we're just going with the flow today and seeing what messages come out. So with that said, please feel free to pause the video, pick whichever pile is speaking the most to you, and let's get into it. Hello Pile 1 and welcome to your reading. If you chose the crab, this is going to be your reading for today about what new opportunities are coming towards you in the near future. I do want to say I had to open the window because it's like swelteringly hot in here and I get really hot when I'm channeling energy. So I'm sorry if you can hear some outdoor noises, but hopefully it's pleasant with birds chirping and the wind and stuff. But I just wanted to give that disclaimer right off the bat. Also, I'm running my dishwashers. There might be some background noise in this video, and I apologize. But with that said, let's get into the reading. All right, what new opportunity is coming towards Pile 1 in the near future? What new opportunity? Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. We have the Strength card, the Seven of Wands, or the Seven of Inspiration in this deck. Oh, okay, too many cards, okay. What opportunity is coming towards Pile 1 in the near future, Spirit? Ooh, okay, and we have the Three of Voices, which is the Three of Swords. And I'm going to get your Oracle card right away just so we have some additional context here. And, oh my goodness, okay. We have Strength again. So we have a double Strength message here, and there's a lions on both cards. There's an adult lion here and some lion cubs on this Strength Oracle card. So that's right off the bat Leo energy, and then we have the Seven of Wands, which is fire, which is, so you might be a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you might have significant Leo placements. Only take that if it resonates. And there might be an additional message just because we have an adult lion here and then lion cubs on this card about family, particularly children, and that might have to do with your relationship with your parents or your relationship with your children if you have children. So just, take it however it resonates. But I just wanted to point that out before we begin. And there's a message right off the bat of reassurance and a message about having faith in yourself and your own ability to get through whatever is going to be coming your way. I will say, I think Spirit's taking the opportunity to tell you about something that might come through as maybe like a blessing in disguise or a growth opportunity. And I will say, Saturn is in retrograde right now. And my understanding, sorry, my cat's feeder just went off and I could hear him running across the apartment. It was really funny. My understanding of Saturn retrograde, not being an expert in astrology, is that it's a time to consider our commitments. Saturn's definitely a planet associated with commitments, and things that we are putting like our time and energy and ambition towards. And so it's almost like Saturn's testing our commitments, and that might be why, if you feel like you've been having a lot of challenges that are coming up, or things from your past are starting to bubble up again, and things you thought you had dealt with are being brought up again, it could be related to the fact that Saturn is in retrograde, because it is a time to re-examine where we're putting our energy and our commitments in life, and it could be your commitments being tested, and it could also be like a time to kind of reevaluate if that resonates for you. So if you feel like you've been going through like a rougher time and you don't really understand why, because you've been doing the healing work and the shadow work, and it almost seems like, well, shouldn't things be getting easier? This might be a beneficial message for somebody listening that that these things are happening for a reason. And it's, when the Three of Swords comes up in a reading that's either about like a blessing or an opportunity or something like that, for me, I interpret that as it's an opportunity to heal past pain. It's an opportunity to heal past trauma. And the fact that we have the Strength twice here is just a reassurance from Spirit that you do have the strength to get through whatever is about to come up in your life, because it is an opportunity for healing, and it's an opportunity to let go and release things that are painful. And again, if you feel like you've been doing a lot of that work, then I would just say, like, this is just a way for the way, how can I express this? It's not that the universe or spirit are trying to trip you up. It's just that it's even for your own benefit, for your own, to kind of shore up your own faith in yourself, that you're having an opportunity to practice healthy boundaries with the Seven of Wands here, to practice putting yourself first. And this Seven of Wands, it definitely very much related to what I was saying about commitments being tested. Definitely 100%. And with the Three of Swords, it's like an opportunity for healing past heartbreak, past trauma. And it's like spirit and the universe might be bringing something towards you that is going to trigger a pain. And it might be related to someone cheating on you, or a past betrayal, or a past someone broke your trust, or just like a very painful time in your life, like something hitting a nerve, an emotional nerve, hitting a bruise that that you have been working on healing, and it's intentionally triggering that to. I'm getting this, it's in order to show you that you have what it takes to heal it, let go of it, and move on into the next cycle. Like I'm just being called to interpret it that this is an opportunity for you to reassure yourself that you have healed, that you have changed, that you are not the same person that you used to be, and that you don't need to approach a painful situation in the same way that you used to approach it in the past, and that you are safe and you are being protected, and that the healing work you're doing and the boundaries you're putting in place with people are protecting you. You are protecting yourself. You're standing in your strength. And if you feel like you've been struggling to heal something, or struggling to let go, struggling with forgiveness is so hard. I know from my own experience. I'm going to share like a personal thing where I made an art project when I was in rehab, and it was like an intention stick is what it was called, where we tied pieces of string around a stick and we set intentions. And I had two intentions, and one of them was to move to Calgary, which I've done. I live in Calgary now. And the other one was forgiveness. And that was forgiveness for myself, for my parents, for everyone I had felt had hurt and wronged me. Just working on forgiveness and forgiving the universe and spirit and God for having put me in a position where I was vulnerable, and I went through a lot of pain and heartbreak. And, I ended up in rehab because I didn't know how to cope with any of that stuff. I just didn't have the tools to deal with it. I hadn't been working on the Seven of Wands. And so I set that intention for forgiveness. I left rehab in October of 2019, and I feel like I'm just now starting to get to a place where I can begin to release this stuff. And so it's a long process and it's difficult, but if stuff is being brought up, it's just an opportunity to heal and release whatever you need to heal and release. I'm seeing somebody crying on this card, so if you're struggling to process your emotions, there might be a message to just cry it out. And for me, something that works for me is I sometimes when I'm thinking back to an old memory or an old feeling, I have trouble crying or releasing my emotions like that. So what I do instead is I'll watch a sad movie or something else that I know will trigger those emotions. And then, I use that as a way as like a cathartic release. I don't know if that's helpful for somebody watching, but I just thought I would share that. And then the other thing is, there's an interesting kind of juxtaposition between the Strength card carries a message about knowing that you don't need to prove yourself. You're standing in your strength. You're like embracing your inner lion or lioness. Like you're just, your power, and you don't need to prove your power to anybody. You don't need to force things to happen in a certain way. There's a certain level of faith and divine timing. And it's like the basic message, like you're standing in your strength. And because you're standing in your strength, you do not need to throw your weight around. You don't need to prove that you are an authority, because you just are. That's just the fact of it. And then with the Seven of Wands, there is sometimes an energy of wanting or needing to prove yourself. And so with the two of them kind of beside each other, there might be a message that the way to prove to yourself and to other people in your life that that you are an authority in your own life, you are standing in your strength, you have what it takes to get through whatever this is by not forcing, not trying to control the process. And there might be, as I was just saying, just kind of getting the sense that there might be a need to kind of lean into these feelings in order to process them and release them, even if it's painful and uncomfortable, and you feel like you've been doing a lot of shadow work, etc. There just might be, this is like a perseverance message. That's kind of what I'm getting. And, you know, if the question, I find sometimes I set an intention, I ask a question about a reading. In fact, it happens a lot. I'll ask a question and, you know, whatever messages come out might be kind of tangential or abstract to the question that I've asked. And sometimes, you know, people in the comments don't like that. But that's fine. You know, this is the way I do my readings. I live by the philosophy that whatever messages need to come out are the messages that are going to come out, you know, even if it wasn't totally answering the question. So if the question is what new opportunity is coming towards you in the near future, the message is it's an opportunity to release something from your past, prove to yourself and others that you don't need to be aggressive, forceful, or controlling, because you have a deep well of inner strength that is going to get you through whatever dark time you might be going through, whatever shadow work you might be working on. And if there is a need to set or enforce healthy boundaries with someone, that's another associated message with the Seven of Wands there, then it is, I would take this as maybe being related to the Saturn retrograde of, you know, just taking, like, asking yourself the real honest question, am I committed to this? And by proving that you are committed to protecting your energy, setting and enforcing healthy boundaries with people, you're proving to yourself above all, and also the universe, and also other people in your life, that you have what it takes to get through anything. I will say those are the messages that that I have for you today, pile one. I do apologize if it wasn't exactly what you wanted to hear today, but that's what's coming through. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a like. Please comment down below and let me know how it resonated for you. If you like my videos and you want to see more from me, you can feel free to subscribe to my channel. And with that said, thank you very much for watching pile one, and I do hope to see you in my next video. Hello pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the narwhal, this is going to be your reading for today, about what new opportunities coming towards you in the near future. I do want to apologize if there's a little bit more background noise than usual. I had to open the window because it's really hot today, and I get very hot when when I'm channeling energies. And then you might also hear the dishwasher in the background. I'm sorry. So I just want to apologize right off the bat. And with that said, let's get right into the reading. What new opportunities coming towards pile 2 in the near future? Spirit, oh, okay. Beautiful. A new opportunity reading, getting an ace. I love that. That is the Ace of Pentacles, or the Ace of Materials in this deck. Oh, wow, there's too many cards. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. We have the Two of Voices, which is the Two of Swords. Oh, okay. New opportunity. Okay, and take the one that flipped. Ooh, okay. Ooh, very interesting. Okay, so we have the Four of Emotions, which is the Four of Cups in this deck. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Cups. And then I'm going to take your Oracle card right away, just so we have all of the context. Okay, and then we have family. All right. So I'm glad that we took the Oracle card right away, because it gives some context here that we might not otherwise have had. So the Ace of Pentacles can definitely talk about, I'm glad, that's another reason I'm glad we have the family, because the Ace of Pentacles can talk about a new career opportunity. Particularly, that's the first thing that pops into my head when I see this card, because it's like the Ace of a new beginning, and then Pentacles definitely associated with money and financial abundance and career and work in the material world. So So there might be an additional message that that you might be going through some changes at work, that you might be offered a new career opportunity, a new job, a new creative, offered to work on a creative project, or a new, or maybe even like a new idea of, you might have an idea of some business that you want to start, a new business venture, if that resonates for you. Or it can even talk about like taking classes, or, it's just with the Ace, something new, Pentacles associated with commitment. It's committing to something new. And again, there might be a message in addition to the way I'm being called to read this. There might be an additional message about your career or finances, and if that's the case, then then what new opportunity is coming towards you is an opportunity to make a commitment to something new, and that could include your job, your career, your finances. And if that's the case, then I think for any interpretation here, if that's the case, trust your gut. That's the message of having that Two of Swords right beside there. It's like you can trust your intuition about any new opportunity that comes your way, whether it is related to your career or whether it's related to some other type of commitment. Because the basic message of the Ace of Materials, Ace of Pentacles, is an opportunity to make a new commitment or to commit to something new. Or, I was thinking of a way to rephrase that and I can't come up with... There was another way to put that, but it's not coming to me. So that's what I'm seeing with the Ace of Pentacles. Pretty clear-cut message there. And then again, with the Two of Swords... Two swords can have many different meanings depending on the context of the reading, but the way that I'm being compelled to read it in this instance is, again, trust your gut. You're going to be, if a new opportunity is going to come towards you in the near future that is related to some sort of commitment, and it's important to trust your intuition because logic and reason might not be able to show you the pathway forward here. That the Two of Swords typically shows one person holding two swords that are kind of cross, it's like at cross purposes, and that person is typically blindfolded, and they might be also standing in front of a crossroads, or it's like there's two pathways, there's two ways to go. And this card can talk about feeling confused. And because the person is blindfolded, there's usually a message with this card that if your five senses cannot tell you where to go, if your physical senses and your intelligence, your logic, your reason, you can't see the pathway forward, if you cannot guide yourself through this, then listen to your intuition, because your spirit guides are always with you and they're always guiding you. So again, there's just another confirmation. Trust your gut. You're gonna have gut feelings about it, and if you feel like you if this is something that has already happened and you are already feeling confused about it, there's a message to take a step back, and particularly take a step back emotionally. Take a step back and try to quiet your mind. This might involve doing grounding exercises, meditation, going out for a long walk. Just detach yourself a little bit from the immediacy of the because this is not, as Pentacles, slow moving. This is not something that is going to, like, even if somebody's putting pressure on you, you do not need to feel like you have to say yes or no immediately to this. You can take time out. Say, like, I appreciate the offer, I will get back to you, and take some time and connect with your inner knowing, your higher self, your intuition about this, because you will have a gut feeling, you will have some guidance there, and it's important to listen to. If you see red flags or you're just feeling off about it, it's important to listen to that. And on the other hand, if you feel like it's all very good and you're not getting any kind of inner warning about it, and it could be that on paper it looks too good to be true, but your gut is saying go for it, there's a message here that you can trust your gut. So that's why I think that's why we have the Two of Swords here. And then the Four of Cups is interesting, because the Four of Cups can talk about feelings of boredom, disillusionment, disappointment. We're being offered something and we're realizing we're not really interested in it. And there could also be a message with this card. There's something you're not seeing. And I'm not sure this is like a typical way to read this card, but I have watched a reading recently where the tarot reader interpreted it this way, and this is kind of a message I think that would be in alignment with, if we're talking about this Two of Swords here, the Four of Cups could be that this Ace of Pentacles might already exist in your life. And you might not be able to hear your inner guidance about it because you're too in your head. You're you're intellectualizing something that needs to be felt. If that resonates for you, there's a message coming through that you already know how you feel about this, but your higher self already knows how you feel about this, and they're trying to communicate that to you. And I don't think it's intentional, but there's some blockage, some resistance, and it could be that you are, like, again, over intellectualizing or over analyzing the situation when it should just feel it out, because you already have gut feelings about it. So it's like a message that you might be, the spirit or the universe might be offering something that you are not seeing, if that resonates. So that's kind of how I'm being called to interpret that. And then with the message of boredom, disillusionment, etc., there could also be a way to interpret this that if you don't know what this Ace of Pentacles represents, this is something that will come to, like, make itself known to you very soon. And if it is something that when you think about making this commitment, committing to whatever this is, if it makes you feel bored, disappointed, trapped, any of those emotions, like you're just not interested, pay attention to that feeling. That's an important feeling. You should be feeling inspired by this Ace of Pentacles. And if you're not, even if it's really good on paper, even if it seems really good on paper, it's important to listen to this feeling. And it's okay. You do not need to feel a sense of guilt, first of all, for taking your time to think about how to move forward. And secondly, if you decide that you do not want this opportunity, even if it looks like amazing on paper, even if there's pressure maybe from your family here to commit to whatever the Ace of Pentacles is. Sorry if you can hear that whistling. I have no idea what that is. That totally distracted me. If it doesn't feel right, it's okay to say no. That's basically what I'm saying. Because it's your fulfillment is incredibly important, and it's up to you to make sure that you're getting your emotional needs met. And again, if it doesn't feel right, pay attention to that feeling. And there could be another thing that you are currently feeling really bored and disillusioned, and like you don't know, you can't see the way forward, and like I'm just getting a sense of like almost feeling like kind of stuck. There's a message that you are not stuck, you are not trapped, and there is a new opportunity coming towards you soon. And this could even be committing to self-care with the Ace of Pentacles there, committing to prioritizing yourself, and especially, like, I wasn't necessarily sure how to interpret this family card. You might be feeling pressure from family to do things a certain way, or you might have like a lot of guilt or obligation that is related to family. You might have trauma related to family, etc. And this is an opportunity to kind of pave a new pathway forward for yourself. That's something that's coming through. And there could also be another connection with the Pentacles here, and then the family connection of this is if you've been wanting a family, if you want to find like a soul tribe, a found family, if you want to meet a soulmate and have a family with them, if that resonates for you, even if the family that you have with your soulmate is only pets or plants, or you don't want children, it doesn't matter, because it's like this could also be a message. If you've been trying to manifest that and bring that into your life, that's coming in, because it's the Pentacles of commitment. That might be something new that is coming towards you, and this could just be a recognition of how you might be currently feeling a little bit confused, a little bit directionless, and like you're just not getting what you need out of your current situation. There's something new coming towards you that might be related to a soul tribe, a soulmate, as somebody who you might end up having a family with if that resonates for you. So those are the messages that I have for you today, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did like it, please feel free to give it a like. Please comment down below, let me know how it resonated for you. And if you like my videos and you want to see more from me, you can feel free to subscribe to my channel. And with that said, thank you very much for watching pile 2, and I do hope to see you in my next video. Hello pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the octopus, this is going to be your reading for today about what new opportunity is coming towards you in the near future. I do want to apologize if it's a little bit loud today. I had to open the window because it's very hot in here, and I get very hot when I'm channeling energy. So I just wanted to give that disclaimer right off the bat. And with that said, let's get into it. What new opportunity is coming towards pile 3 in the, whoa, okay, half the deck falling out. All right, what new opportunity is coming towards pile 3 in the near future? Spirit, what new opportunity is coming? Whoop. Okay, we have, ooh, the 8 of Wands, or the 8 of Inspiration in this deck. All right, oh, okay. It's too many. Okay. What do you want? Whoa, just jumping right out today. We have the World Cosmos, which is the world in this deck. All right. What new opportunity? What new opportunities? Okay, too many. Your cards are jumping all over the... Ooh, lovely. We have the Ace of Emotions, which is the Ace of Cups in this deck, and it is beautiful when we get aces in opportunity readings. And this is a beautiful message. I'm just going to adjust the cards one sec. All right, and then we're going to take... Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, I'm interrupting myself. This is your oracle card. It says prosperity. So this is beautiful. I am getting the sense that for a lot of you, this opportunity is related to career or a creative project. If you create some sort of content in some way, or you have like a creative hobby, or if your job is creative, this is a message about something taking off. And this could even be related to your career, even if you don't work in a creative field, or if that's not resonating for you at all. This is still a very positive message, and it's related to abundance. And if this prosperity, I'm getting this, I mean, this person's being showered with gold pieces, like gold coins. So I am getting the sense for a lot of you, this is related to money and financial gain. For other people, and/or, this could be an and/or. This could be money and inspiration. The 8 of Inspiration is the 8 of Wands, talks about very quick success. So you have an opportunity coming in for you very soon that it's like, I'm just getting a sense like you are racing towards this Ace of Cups. And Ace of Cups, sorry, I'm getting excited, so I'm sorry if I jump all over the place. I'm excited for you, and that's why. But of the Ace of Cups can talk about a couple of different things. And with the prosperity and the 8 of Wands here, the reason why I'm kind of giving the sense is this might have to do with like a creative project and or your job or your career, if it's related to something creative, is because Cups is also associated with creativity and creative expression. So there might be some inspired idea, or you're working towards something and you're going to have an opportunity to do something very creative and express yourself in a creative way. That's going to bring in a lot of prosperity. And this can even, as I said, like a prosperity of money and a prosperity of inspiration, like just feeling like the ideas are just flowing in from the universe, and like every single one of them is gold, and it's going to lead you to probably financial prosperity if you are doing something that that is going to earn you money, or this could even, I mean, it's even just that feeling of fulfillment that is also associated with the Suit of Cups. And if that's the case, if we're talking about something creative and creatively inspired, 8 of Wands, beautiful message, quick moving success. You have something coming towards you very fast, and it's going to make you feel like you are on top of the world and like you can do anything. Like there's not the typical way to read the World card, but it's just, I'm just seeing like you can do anything. The potential is endless. You have the world at your fingertips, and you're going to feel like you are on top of the world. And there might be a related message with the Eight of Wands, the World, and the Ace of Cups. An opportunity maybe to travel somewhere near water, near the ocean, with the fish here, and the tropical fish, and the World. It looks like she's standing in front of the ocean, and then there's some sand here, which might be related either to a desert or a beach. However that resonates for you, there might be an opportunity to travel, and if there is, then it's a good idea to go for it, because it could lead to prosperity, like inspiration that is going to lead you to prosperity. And then also another interpretation of the Ace of Cups is because Cups is connected with emotions and relationships, there might be an opportunity for a new relationship, maybe a romantic relationship if that is something that you have been manifesting. There could be a related message there, but I'm getting the sense that if that's the case, if that's the way we're interpreting this, you are racing towards the end of a cycle. You are very close to successfully completing one cycle, one phase of your life. The World, this is the last of the major arcana, and it can talk about closing out a cycle, like learning whatever lessons we needed to learn. We're tying up loose ends. All the energetic ends are tied up, and we can move forward into the next phase. So it's the World followed by an ace is a really good sign. That's a very positive message. Closing out this cycle, starting a new cycle, and it's a new cycle that is related to emotions, relationships, and creative inspiration. And there's green here that would bring to mind the heart chakra. So there might be like a heart chakra expansion, and I'm just getting a sense that this person is just like blissfully open to whatever new feelings, whatever new relationship, whatever new creative ideas, and or all of the above. There's a prosperity here. This could just be saying all of the above is coming towards them, and it's just being open and receptive. And I'm getting the sense that this is maybe one of the messages here is because of the Eight of Wands here, it's like you can't really do anything to mess this up. You know, this is coming towards you. You know, you've done the work, you're putting the work in, you're like, and I'm just seeing, like, you're racing towards the end of something and the beginning of something else, and it is imminent with this Eight of Wands here. If you are trying to manifest money, if you're trying to manifest career success, if you've been working on particularly something creative, but it doesn't need to be, something to do with your career, etc. Yes, success, victory, and recognition. And this is like Eight of Wands is like your post goes viral. Like it's like there's a lot coming towards you very quickly, and it could be that when that comes in, it's an opportunity for you to close out a cycle and start somewhere new. And that I'm just getting the sense you've already done the emotional work required to have this World followed by the Ace. You're almost there. You're almost there, and this beautiful prosperity is coming in for you. And I'm just getting this sense there's almost like angel wings kind of on this person's arms, and it's just reminding me of a message about being divinely guided and divinely supported. So if you've been following your intuition and following the guidance of spirit and really paying attention to the signs and symbols and synchronicities, then I would definitely take this as confirmation that you are in alignment with your divine path, and that whatever you're working on is going to take off very, very soon, and it's going to be an opportunity to begin a new cycle of your life. And if you've been feeling maybe a little bit bored and a little bit uninspired and a little bit confused or stuck or lost, there is a message that energy is shifting very, very soon, and you will be feeling like just this there's just a receptivity here that I think is really beautiful, and like just kind of embracing the flow of divine inspiration. That's the message that's coming through. And then there's also a starfish on this card, and starfish are a symbol of good luck, good fortune. So there's a lot of beautiful positive messages here in this reading, pile 3. They are a symbol of prosperity and good luck and good fortune, and they're also a symbol of resilience. And so that I would take as confirmation that your resilience in closing out whatever cycle this is helping bring in this good luck, this good prosperity for you. And so that's a pretty straightforward message. I will say, if you have recently had a creative idea, and you're not sure whether you should go for it or not, this is 100% go ahead from the universe. Just go for it. And it could even be if you're feeling overwhelmed or like you don't know where to start, like if you've had a creative idea and you're just like, it's too big, I can't make that happen. If you've had an idea for like a novel or something, and it's like you can't see how you're going to get from not having anything written down to having a published book. Just for example, the message might be just start somewhere. Just start anywhere. You know, just write down one word and then another word and then another word, and there might be like a kind of when you open your heart and your mind to this whatever the creative idea is, the inspiration is going to come flooding in. Like this is being flooded in. It's just coming in. Like there's nothing you can do to stop it. You know, there's a lot of success and abundance here for you when you follow the thread of whatever is. I'm getting the sense for a lot of you this is like a creative project or creative idea, if that's the case. And this could even be involving things like social media or content creation, if that resonates for you. Whatever you're working on, like if it involves an element of creativity, it is being divinely gifted to you, and so you just follow the thread wherever it takes you, because you're on the right path. This is a divine gift. This new opportunity is a divine gift. So I hope that answers the question of whatever new opportunity is coming in towards you. It is being represented by this Ace of Cups here, and it's an opportunity to close out a cycle at the same time. So, and to generate prosperity for yourself. So again, it's a beautiful message today, pile 3. And I do think that of course I mess with it and then it's crooked. Anyway, I do hope that you have enjoyed this reading. If you did like it, please feel free to give it a like. Please comment down below. Let me know how it resonated for you. If you like my videos and you want to see more from me, you can feel free to subscribe to my channel. And with that said, thank you very much for watching, and I do hope to see you in my next video.